Look what came in the mail.
This is the Spacy Mix version, as you can see.
So I'm gonna open it real quick and show it to you guys, and then I'm gonna go over all the stuff that I've learned so far with this guy, the Melody Knit.
Alright, so here's the Spacy Mix that I got. It's in blue, and it is absolutely beautiful. Here it is next to the Melody version. Yeah, I'll put batteries in that guy and start playing with it.
So I want to give some updates on what I've learned so far playing with this guy. So I'm currently on my 2nd generation. It's kind of sad right now. I just took him out of the daycare, so I have to play around with him. It is a boy. It has little pigtails and whatnot because that's what its mom was like. But since the last time that I filmed, my baby actually got proposed to. So I didn't know that that could happen. I thought you had to go and propose to other people. I didn't know that Tamagotchis could also propose to you. So I actually got a proposal from 2 different Tamagotchis, but then I picked which one to answer yes to. So I'll show the clip here. The first time around, I forgot like which one, since it's in Japanese, I forgot which one meant yes, no, and I didn't know what the 3rd option was. So I hit the 3rd option, and apparently it's like maybe, so the like nothing happens, you don't reject it, but you don't get married. So I had to go back and try to find the one that I wanted to marry so that she could propose again. I'll show here. You go to the park and you meet up with your friends, and you're gonna see that like the more you meet up with them, your friendship level increases, and when you get to a certain point, that's where you propose, or they propose to you. And that's exactly what happened. So I had 2 of them that reached that like lovers sort of level, and yeah, they both proposed to me. So I'll walk through everything new that I've learned so far and just show you guys. Okay, so let's walk through all of these guys real quick. So again, this is where like all your settings are. So the first one is where you find out information about your Tamagotchi. So there it says it's a boy. Then if you click the A button and you go to the next one, so this is like your happy meter. As you can see, it's not happy right now. I haven't had a chance to play with it since I got home from work. There you measure the food, if it's hungry or not, and then how old is it, what generation it is, and then there's money that you can earn by playing some games. Last time I showed you guys the food option, so it was a baby. This time you get a rice ball or a piece of candy. You can also buy it other options, which my previous Tamagotchi, the adult one, he was kind of spoiled. He actually didn't like the rice ball, so I had to buy it the food that it liked. So you do have to earn money to feed them. And then as you can see, there's like a 2nd option here. So this one is actually to go to a restaurant.
And sometimes they go by themselves, or they go with other friends. So like here, okay, alright, so you have with a friend. Sit down. And then there's obviously just more options to eat.
Now, one thing that I did learn, in one where I sat down to eat, I happened to pick a dish that my Tamagotchi really loves. So each Tamagotchi is gonna have like a favorite food item or a favorite toy. And when they love it, it like does certain things. So here, let me show you all the different food items. I still haven't found what this one's favorite food is. My last Tamagotchi loved this one, and it actually unlocked, I believe, the forest world or something like that. So I don't know, let me just try this one. So it's eating ramen. So when you'll know, because like if they really love it, because it'll show like little hearts or whatever, and like it'll brighten up and whatever. So I have read that depending on, like, if you find the items that they love, it'll open up different things.
Here I just showed you guys that it takes a shower and it goes to the bathroom, so nothing new there.
This one, I actually had a question about this one. So this is where you go to connect. There you connect with your other mix. This one, I cannot remember right now what it is that you connect with, but this is what I was asked about, if you could connect to a website. So the answer is yes. So if you click on this, it actually gives you, I believe this is like a code that you have to put or something like that. I've never actually done it, but it seems that there's a code here for you to connect it, and you can like download stuff from the website. However, from what I've read online, it seems to not be up and running at the moment, so I don't know. I mean, if you want to give it a try, then yeah, there's definitely that option. Okay. Then the family, this keeps like all the family information. So since I'm already second generation, then I can show you more stuff. So this is to visit the parents. So you're gonna be able to see mom and dad. Right, so the one in the back, that was my Tamagotchi, it was a boy, and then this is the one that proposed to him. Oh god, he's really sad, but okay.
This one is where you keep track of, like, the family tree. What's the one? Okay, this guy. Right, so like, that was my Tamagotchi, and I read that one, and this is the new generation that I have now. Yep, and that's as far as it goes.
And here, it stores like little pictures. So before, it was just my Tamagotchi with its parents, and that's what was stored there. So I guess as you go, you'll get more picture. Crap, I jumped through. Okay, let's go to the toys real quick. So toys, remember this was the only thing that I had, I believe. No, it was a rattle. Well, a rattle was the only thing that I had. So when it becomes a toddler or an adult, that's the toy that you get. But you can purchase more toys for it. So like I got it the cards. When it meets up with one friend that like loves poker, it'll go into a different scene and start playing poker. Same thing with this racket. So that was actually my the wife of my Tamagotchi. That was her favorite.
There's like coloring things, robots. Yeah, so those are all the things that I bought for my Tamagotchi. There's other options that you can get for them. Then this option is to clean the house. I've shown you that before.
There's actually a coupon code because I bought a background for my living room, because you can do that too. I'll show you now. And they gave me a coupon. One thing that I learned is when you buy the background, it'll change everything that's here. But then if you try to go back to this one, you pretty much lose the other one, and you'll have to repurchase it. So heads up on that, because I didn't know that. Okay, let me go into the diary really fast before I go into the other worlds. So here is where your Tamagotchi keeps track of everyone that it's met. So that's its dad. This is like a mystery Tamagotchi that I haven't met yet. And then this is a friend of them. You see how there's colors here? So the more you meet with the friend, the higher the colors are. So you see this one's green. So he's met up with this one a couple of times. So now the friendship level is at green. When it gets to that pink color, that's when they propose. And that's the mom. This is a little acorn. So this one's from that like forest world. But you see, like, I have to keep going to the park and meeting up with them in order for these colors to increase. So this one, so this takes you to the Tama Depot, I think that's what you call it.
The Tama Depot store. And you meet up with this lady. And you have two options. So you can buy stuff, right? That's this first option. Or you can go to the game room. That's where you go and play and you make the money.
So see, this one is where you buy the different backgrounds.
And you see I have my coupon code at the bottom. Now I thought buying these would unlock the worlds. It didn't happen for me. I bought the rainbow one and it still didn't unlock the rainbow thing. So yeah, not sure. But you can change the background of the room that your Tamagotchi's in.
This one is where you buy like the toys. And then here you buy like accessories that it can wear or whatever. Then when it's older, this one will unlock, and that's where you actually buy the wedding ring. And there's two different wedding rings. There's like a what they would call the cheap one and then the really fancy one. So here's where you go to play. Oh god, I really don't want to click on these because the games kind of take forever, but I'll explain. So the first
one, that one, is like a rainbow type thing, and the colors of the rainbow disappear, and you have to make a combination to guess the color. This one is you catch stars in like a little bag. I'm really bad at this one because I don't understand how to play it very well. I think your Tamagotchi like tells you when you should click so you can get the stars, but I don't know, I haven't gotten the hang of it. I always get the other one, and if you do 10 in a row, you get the max amount of coins that you can get, which is 200. So I always do the other one because it's easier for me.
Alright, let's go to the second option. So in this other option, you can either go to like the park and just meet up with someone, and the second one is the daycare. The first one, you just go meet up. You
don't really do anything here. I don't know, you just meet up with people and it starts like talking to you, but I have no idea what it says. I don't know Japanese, so nothing really interesting happens here.
But yeah, nothing too interesting happens in that one, at least for me, because I don't understand Japanese. Now let's go to the daycare. I really like that they have the daycare here because I have to leave it there while I'm at work. Oh, I can't put it. Okay, it won't let me put it in until the morning. Okay, makes sense.
But yeah, when you leave your Tamagotchi at the daycare, it's really cute. You can check it throughout the day, and like you just click the A button. And I've seen mine playing soccer. I've seen it building sandcastles, singing, and like doing other things with other little babies. And at the end of the day, when it's getting close to like time for you to leave work, if you don't pick it up on time, it'll just be sitting there by itself crying. And that's kind of why it's sad right now, because I took it out of the daycare and I haven't played with it yet.
So, yeah, okay, let's go into the Tamagotchi world. I forgot what it's called. Okay, so here you always have to pick a toy to take with you. I don't know, I'll just take the robot with me. Then here it decides, so this one is where you meet up with people. So like, this is how I got proposed to, right?
So this girl, you saw she's green, so she keeps meeting up with me, and they just play around. So I brought the robot, and they're just gonna play around with it. So depending on what toy you bring, it'll do different things. And then if the toy happens to be like the other character's favorite, then you'll get a different feature, or like it'll do something special for it.
Okay, I believe this is a store.
So this is another Tamagotchi, and this one has more things. So this one has like different types of food. Again, your Tamagotchi will eventually tell you like, no, I don't want to eat rice balls. So there's other options here, like desserts or whatever. Every time you buy it and you feed it to your Tamagotchi, it'll go away. So it's not like you buy it and it stays there. Your toys do stay there. You can play with it more than once, but not with the food. It's you eat it and it's gone. Alright, and this is the same stuff as you see on the other one. Probably a couple of other features that you don't see in the regular Tamagotchi
store. This one, I have no idea what happens here. Like, it just goes into this room and meets up with another Tamagotchi, and again they speak Japanese, and I have no idea what's going on, but nothing seems to come of it. So that was the other world. So as you can see here, there's like a bunch of question marks. So these are the ones that you have to unlock. And let's go to this one. This is the only one that I've unlocked so far, which is like that little forest world. And again, it's like the same options, so you'll be able to play with someone.
Okay, so this is a new character I haven't played with before. So it'll come out in my diary, right? Because this is where you meet your new friends. So yeah, they'll just play there and it'll be happy. And then you saw there were like two more options. Another one, the second one is the Tamagotchi store, which will sell pretty much the same stuff, and then in addition to that, it'll have like forest themed stuff. And then the last one is like similar to like that computer room that I went to, I believe. Let me go into it real quick.
Yeah, so this one just talks to that little bug and it buries it in the sand, and that's it.
I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything. Oh, and I just realized I have my sound off, so you didn't hear anything. One thing
I forgot to mention earlier, when you have your new baby, the parents actually stick around for when they are just in the baby period. And like when you feed them, the dad will be there, or the mom, and will be feeding it. When you take it a bath, it'll be there, it'll play with it and whatnot. Then when it becomes a toddler, that's when it goes away. Yeah, but those are all the features that I figured out, and as you can see, I still have like a ton of worlds to unlock. And if you're wondering what the difference is between both of them, supposedly they both have different characters. So that's where all the mixing and matching comes from, because there'll be characters in here that are not in this one, and then if you want to mix those, you need to connect both of them. So I hope that video was helpful and that you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, and yeah, I'll keep you updated if I find anything else that's interesting.